What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin Bees. I'm a wife, a mom, a military veteran, a certified personal trainer, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing, healed my way out, and now I'm using all of my social media platforms to educate and raise awareness around the dangers of multi-level marketing companies and the tactics used by their reps. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, where I'm the most active, this is how you can do that. And I also would like to say, if you have any kind of information that you want me to see, you can submit it through my website, erinbees.com. And for those of you that have already sent information, thank you. I appreciate y'all so much. Okay, today I'm in a silly, goofy mood. Just got back from the gym, just had a fantastic lunch. I'm gonna light my candle and we're gonna get into a story time. This is gonna be a little bit different than what I normally do, because I'm not reacting to something. I'm going to be reading something. It starts with an email that I got on Thursday. What day was this? Hold, please. I got it on June 13th. I get this email from YouTube and it says, "Hello, we received the copyright infringement notification below regarding your video. We believe your content is protected by fair use. Thanks, YouTube. Fair dealing or a similar exception to copyright protection. We are writing to let you know we do not plan to remove your video at this time. You have control over the availability of videos on your channel, including the ability to delete them if you choose," which I will not be deleting it. Which video are we talking about? The lifewave video that Katie and I did a year ago. I know. You know, the lifewave patches where they're saying that it reflects light back into the body. Yeah. Anyways, Katie and I did a video. I'll put the link in the video description so that you guys can check it out and rewatch it. I will tell you, I have had to make it so that I approve all comments. Why? Because the lifewave people came hard with the ad hominem attacks, and not today. We're not. No. So if you'd like to watch it, if you'd like to share it, check out the video in the description. We had a good time. We had a lot of laughs. It was great. Anyways, back to the email. YouTube says, "Please be advised, it is possible the copyright owner will approach you directly to request removal or take other action." Kimberly, I'm waiting. Okay. The email is not intended as legal advice. If you are interested in more information regarding your opinions in this matter, you may wish to consult a qualified attorney. Please note the complainant's physical address and phone number have been redacted from the copyright infringement notification below. I love that. First of all, the interesting thing about this is when somebody makes some sort of a copyright infringement claim through YouTube, you get all of the email interaction between that person and YouTube. So what is today's video going to be? We're going through everything that Kimberly here has said in this email. And we're going to have some lulls. So this is from YouTube to Kimberly. "Thank you for submitting a copyright takedown request. Your request will be reviewed to make sure it's valid and includes all required elements. In your request, you have asked that we remove the video and prevent any copies from being uploaded in the future. We'll reply to this email when we've taken action on your request. To check the status of your video," and it tells her how she can check the status, the information. So it lists her name, who apparently was the person that Katie and I were reacting to in the video. And I don't know who that person is. I'm not really sure. Anyways, let's keep going. It gives her information. It gives her email address, which I will not be reading publicly, obviously. And a secondary email address. She provides the link to the live stream that Katie and I did. And she's claiming it's copyrighted work. This will be important shortly. Under additional information, she says, "A private training for company only." That will be important shortly. "They stole this. They attack my integrity using my personal lies." Is that a typo, Kimberly? "Using my personal lies on the company with no evidence." Evidence of you lying? I'm not really sure. Also, no evidence is in all caps. And what I noticed as I was going through this email is that the appearance of all caps is more and more with each email. A little unhinged, in my opinion. Why are we yelling, Kimberly? Why are we yelling? Calm down. Okay, it's commentary. Nobody's attacking your character. We're just pointing out and asking questions that hey, I'd like to know the answers to this. And did we laugh a lot? Yeah. Yeah, we did. Let's see. With no evidence, they claim, actually, it just says claim receptionist. I am a surgical provider. It's bullying and fraud. Actually, it's not. It's commentary. It's not that serious. And she's saying it happens through the entire video. See, there's this thing where people try to use their credentials, if they have any, to say this product, it's going to do this, and they give like a health claim, if you will. So when people make these claims and they try to use their titles to say that, hey, this product works because, for example, I'm a nurse, or I'm this, or I'm that, it is normal for people to question their credentials. It's normal to think, oh, well, she works in a medical office. What does she do at that medical office? Because she's using said credentials to make it seem like she's the authority on this topic. That is a normal thing. That is not fraudulent. That is definitely not bullying. That is called research, Kimberly. Okay, that is called research. Did we present it in a way with a lot of laughs? Absolutely. And why? Because we see it all the time. I see it all the time. It's wild. This was sent on June 3rd. So as of the day of filming, that was 15 days ago. So YouTube gets back to her and says, thanks for the request. We've reviewed your request and need some more information before we can proceed. Please read the entire email carefully for a complete update on each video status. Add video details action needed. Your identification of the specific copyrighted work at issue is unclear. To identify the specific work allegedly infringed, answer some or all of the following questions. Some or all of the questions will be helpful. This is required. What is the title of your copyrighted work? If your work is untitled, give a description of the contents in the work. What type of copyright work is it? Encouraged. When was it authored? By whom was it authored? If portions of your work appear in this video, what are the specific timestamps in which this occurs? Because she's trying to say that her content is copyrighted, which we know an opportunity Zoom that is being sent to everybody, anybody and everybody, is not copyrighted work. Ma'am, what? So she responds, the title of the copyrighted work, she gives the title of my live stream, not the title of her work, copyrighted work. Okay. You may take back your claim of copyrighted infringement at any time if you change your mind. Signed, the YouTube team. Okay, here's the information that she filled in. It gives her name. I've said Kimberly, but that's all I'm going to say. And then her title or job position. And in parentheses, YouTube says, what is your authority to make this complaint? And she said, this is my personal team Zoom call with a password. It's not public. Kimberly, it is a Zoom opportunity call. You know you're sending that to everybody, but we'll get to that shortly. She provides her information again. She provides the link to my video, and then additional information. She says a private training for company only. They stole this. They attack my integrity using my personal lies in the company. So this is repetitive yet again. And then on June 4th, she says, I don't understand what's going on here. She says our original title was a Zoom training called Opportunity Meeting, which is a recruiting call to which the link is sent to anybody and everybody along with the password. Kimberly, how do you think the anti-MLM movement got their hands on that? It was shared with us the same way that you share it with people that you're trying to recruit into what I believe, in my opinion, to be a product-based pyramid scheme. Again, that's just my opinion. That's not bullying, Kimberly. That's my opinion, and this is a commentary channel. Calm down. Opportunity meeting for the QF Team Biz Friday call in our private team in our company. This was not for public use. My video, this is all caps now, my video was not to be on YouTube and never was. This is illegal, except it's not, Kimberly. It's not. YouTube talks about Fair Use Act in this email to you. And my commentary has transformed, along with Katie's commentary, has transformed the content. So we're not just like taking your video and then posting it like it's our own. Come on. My original video is training on X39 products to employees on Zoom, except they're not employees, right, Kimberly? These are contracted workers that get a 1099 if they live in the United States. So the fact that you're calling them employees, that's not true. So are we not telling the truth? Are we lying here, Kimberly? Because that's a little odd. Also, the use of caps is really aggressive. It feels to me like you're becoming more and more unhinged, and that's unfortunate. That's yikes. This was not a YouTube video. They stole my video from a Zoom private company call and are using it in illegal ways. What kind of illegal ways? Do you have some sources on that? Because nothing I'm doing here is illegal. Otherwise, YouTube wouldn't allow it. That's why they have rules and regulations when it comes to how to use the platform. Protective language, disclaimers, that's all very important. I am the presenter on the entire video, all in caps. This was a LifeWave corporate employee training call. They are using fraudulent to create bullying and slander with no rights to this call. It's actually not slander because I'm using protective language along with disclaimers. But Kimberly, if you happen to see this, look into the Fair Use Act. Also, you should know, because at the end of this email, it's also going to be important that you know this, because I know you're going to see this. You should know that I live in the state of Nevada, which is an anti-SLAPP state. So if you're going to forward this to your legal team, make sure that you let them know that I live in an anti-SLAPP state. That will be important. You may want to write that down. Okay. It was a Zoom a year ago. It was created by myself on the Zoom platform. They recorded this illegally, except I didn't. So, okay. They were not allowed on that call. Timestamp Friday, April 14th, it's 223. Are you okay in this email, Kimberly? It was called our opportunity meeting for the quantum field team in LifeWave. An opportunity meeting is a Zoom or a live stream of some sort where you're trying to recruit people into this product-based pyramid scheme, again, in my opinion. You send that video and that link to anybody and everybody. I understand that you may not like that I covered that. I understand that you may not like this video. However, what I am doing is allowed within the guidelines of YouTube. What I am doing is covered by the Fair Use Act. So it's okay to not like it. It's okay to be upset about it. I understand completely. But what I'm doing here is not illegal. And what Katie and I did on that Zoom, or not Zoom, on the live stream, from a year ago, also was not illegal. Otherwise, YouTube would not have allowed it. And Luna agrees too. My husband, Johnny, and I were the leaders of the meeting. I have attached my identity so you can match it with the video being used. It is pure hate and cyberbullying that they are making claims on the company and myself and husband that are lies and only for the pure reason to destroy our character and hurt our business. I mean, that's interesting that I've done one video and you're saying it's cyberbullying. Are you going to also say it's harassment too? Because Nilo Life tried that. They said that, and I'll talk about this soon. They said that I went on a social media tirade. How many videos have I done on Nilo Life? 2. Calm down. And also, facts are not attacks, Kimberly. It's okay. Right, Luna? YouTube responds to her and says, thank you for your response. We've reviewed your request and need some more information from you before we can proceed. Please read the entire email carefully for a complete update of each video's status. We're concerned that your copyright notification may not be valid for the videos listed below. Keep in mind that in many countries, it is legal to use copyrighted works in specific ways without the owner's authorization, particularly, and I mentioned this earlier, for transformative purposes such as news reporting, parody, commentary, or review. You may not like what I had to say. You may not like what Katie had to say, Kimberly, but it was commentary and it follows the guidelines for using YouTube. Some countries protect such uses under doctrines of fair use or fair dealing, while others allow for specific exceptions to copyright protection. If you still believe your copyright is infringed by the YouTube video identified below, and my video is linked, that I did, the live stream that I did with Katie. Please explain in detail why you think so. We ask that you provide more detail that was included in your initial notice. Here are questions you may wish to consider. How much of your copyright work is used? How is the market for your original work affected by this use? Does this significantly transform your original work, or does it serve the same purpose? Definitely does not serve the same purpose, right? Educating people to prevent them from joining a multi-level marketing company is commentary. It's education. It's consumer awareness. So, definitely does not serve the same purpose. Does this use fall into an exception to copyright protection? Please note that we may share your response with the uploader. Hi, that's me, the uploader. And they have shared all of the emails with me, which I think is important for us to talk about, which is why I'm doing this video today for fellow content creators or people that are curious how it works, or people that are thinking about, creating some sort of content on YouTube. That's why I wanted to talk about it. Also, for the lulz, let's just be real. Okay, let's see what else she has to say. All caps. As each response happens, there's more and more caps in her response, so yikes. This was not a YouTube video. These women stole this from our company Zoom account on a private Zoom. It was not taken off YouTube. It was never ever supposed to be on YouTube. This is not informative. Comedy? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Seriously destroying us as a person, mocking us and ruining credibility without facts is funny. Are we ruining your credibility by talking about multi-level marketing companies? Or are you ruining your credibility by being a part of a multi-level marketing company? That's a question I would love to have answered. How much of your copyrighted work is used? Our entire training video was hacked. Listen, don't give me that much credit. When it comes to technology, I am a Gen Xer to the T, if you will, when it comes to technology. That is far too much credit that you're giving me. The anti-MLM movement did not hack anything. Our entire training video was hacked and stolen, and illegally this video was recorded and not by any means given permission to use. I don't need your permission to use it. This was never to be on YouTube, point blank, or used by anyone. Well, then why did you call it an opportunity Zoom, where you are inviting other people to look at what you've got within LifeWave? Wild. I understand if someone puts their video out willingly, there are ways around it. However, we never consented to this being recorded and used. They must have been on the Zoom and recorded it. Or could it be that the playback was shared and able to be downloaded? Could be. Who knows? We did, all caps, we did not consent to a recording to go on YouTube in any written or given form to use us at all to anyone. How can you label a YouTube video on a company a scam? Very easily. Because facts are not a tax, Kimberly. And statistically, we know that the majority of people in multi-level marketing lose money or don't make any at all. So that's how we can say it's a scam. Also, it's my opinion that it's a scam. How can you label a YouTube video on a company a scam? Question mark, or use those words without any evidence. Throughout the video, it is cut and edited to give their part only showing bits and pieces to mislead the audience. Actually, that is inaccurate. No, I make it a point on my channel to not edit anything out of the video. And sometimes I will speed it up if the speaker is speaking very slowly. And I let my audience know that that is the case. This video was not edited. Nothing was cut out for this very reason. It would be very easy for somebody to cut out bits and pieces for that, in order to fit their narrative. And I react to videos fully without editing, without cutting anything out, and only will speed up the videos if it's super slow. So that is not accurate. And again, I understand that you don't like it, Kimberly, but I am following the guidelines of YouTube. So portions are left out, and their claims do not show any documentation on the founder of the company being a basic fraud, not having awards or real study. And we went through all of that on the video, and you guys can go back and check that out. But we went through all of that. They state all this and have no evidence. How is the market for your original work affected by this use? We were personally targeted and affected. In what way were you impacted by my video with Katie? I would love to know that, Kimberly. There are thousands of others posting actual public files claiming more than us. So you just don't like the fact that I covered you, that we reacted to your video. You want us to react to other people. So your feelings are hurt. And that's valid. I get it. But again, I'm following the guidelines of YouTube. So ours was not a YouTube post or ever created one by us. We were told to host a training session for the team and did exactly what was asked of us. Awesome. Does this use significantly transform your original work, or does it serve the same purpose? Yes, because it claims I am basically an uneducated medical front desk. I don't believe we said that. I think we asked the question, what is your role within this medical office? I remember that very clearly. Not facts or educational truth to any viewer. I am a medical surgical first assistant of 19 years. I love that. I love that so much. They also stated that the scientific studies are a scam and called the company a scam in all quotes. Well, in my opinion, Kimberly, LifeWave, the MLM, is a scam, in my opinion. And you don't have to like that I'm saying that. Nilo Life didn't like it either. In fact, I think they said that I said pyramid scheme like 13 times, but we'll talk about the cease and desist that they sent me, that Nilo Life sent me very soon. That is a very large claim on a company that has zero legal battles as a scam. Well, there are a lot of people that are participating in scammy practices and companies that also don't have, legal ramifications or cases out there. That doesn't make them less of a scam. It just means that their time has not come, in my opinion. It is also discrediting without facts, proving 100% this is a scam, misguiding an audience as well. They are making fun of use, I think that's supposed to be us, and targeted us solely out of the entire company. Oh, I guess I'm just going to have to do more LifeWave videos then, Kimberly. Your corporate office is probably going to be real excited that you put that in there and that I'm reading that right now. So if you're a content creator and you'd like to cover LifeWave, let me know. And let's get the information out about this company and how scammy they are, in my opinion. The team we are on are led by the top earners of the company, which is 85,000 people. On YouTube, they have 385 videos, just one team in the company. Kimberly, I will see your request and I will raise you several videos and live streams on LifeWave. Thank you for your request. I appreciate that. It also is edited and cuts out part of the video to misconstrue the facts. Does this use fall into an exception to copyright protection? No, the video was never ever a public video. Once again, this was, in all caps, a private in-company training Zoom only. This has no permission by anyone to use or have us, in all caps. What? My husband, Johnny, or I, Kimberly, recorded and used on any public platform whatsoever. We never gave anyone permission to record us, also in all caps. Someone recorded a closed-door invite private call and gave it to these women to purposely sabotage us, or they got access and recorded it. Are you saying that the anti-MLM education on YouTube is working? Are people not joining your company because they saw my video with Katie? Because if so, that's incredible and I love that. That is the whole point of anti-MLM commentary. That is the whole point of the anti-MLM movement, is to get education, to raise people's awareness around the tactics that are used by people just like you, Kimberly, in my opinion. So interesting. There was to be no recording of us at all by anyone for this video. Please note that we may share your response with the uploader. No, we have dealt with enough. The next step is that corporate compliance and training will hire a lawyer. They asked us to try first. Well, Kimberly, make sure you tell your lawyer or corporate's lawyer that I live in an anti-slap state. What that basically means is that if somebody tries to sue me in order to quiet me, that's not going to work here in the state of Nevada. You will have to cover all of my legal fees. That's interesting. Also tell your compliance that I said hello. I don't know why compliance would be involved, because I'm not a distributor in your company. So they can say whatever they want, but I have not signed an agreement, nor will I ever be a part of another MLM. She also says on June 10th, I will say it again, very clear. This is illegally recording us. I cannot go sit in a corporate meeting and record people and use it for my benefit. Recording people is illegal. Well, that varies by state. And you're assuming that I got on that Zoom and recorded it, which is not accurate. And so that's interesting. Also, interesting that you're comparing your MLM company to corporate. Now, do they have a corporate team at LifeWave? I'm sure. Also, I'm sure they're watching, so just want to say a special hello to you guys. However, the people that are involved with multi-level marketing typically are not making any money. So you're comparing people being in a meeting and they're getting paid anyways. I digress. All right. So then finally, YouTube gets back with her and says, request declined. We remain concerned that your copyright notification isn't valid for some or all videos identified in your notification. As a result, the content will remain live on YouTube. If you have concerns about harassment, your privacy, safety, or other abuse issues, please visit our Policy and Safety Hub to help you better understand your situation as well as where to report such content. If appropriate, you may submit a complaint regarding other legal issues, including trademark and defamation. And that was that. So, what did we learn today? If you are following the guidelines of the platform that you are creating content on and you are using protective language and disclaimers, you are covered by the Fair Use Act. I should say if you live in the United States, as I do. So that was interesting. If you're a content creator and you have people that are, threatening to send you a cease and desist or something along those lines, and you have disclaimers and you use protective language and you're following the guidelines of the platform, cool, you're good. And I think this is a perfect example of it. I think that, in my opinion, Kimberly and her husband are probably very upset. LifeWave is probably very upset that somebody has an opinion that doesn't agree with what they are doing and how they're going about it. In my opinion, if LifeWave was a legitimate company and the science were sciencing, which in my opinion is not, they wouldn't have rolled it out as a multi-level marketing company. They would have rolled it out as a retail brand. And they would pay actual people to be a part of the advertising and marketing team. That's just my opinion. Shout out to Kimberly and her husband, Johnny. Thank you for the content, and thanks to YouTube for sticking up for creators and, especially creators that are following the guidelines and the rules of the platform. I appreciate you guys. And I'm sure that Kimberly will probably report this video. And yeah. That is story time after the gym. I hope you guys had some lulls. I hope that you had a good time, and more LifeWave videos to come. By the way, if you have any content that you would like to share with me, whether it is an upcoming Zoom or a Zoom that I can download, which I think is how this previous video came about. I don't remember, but I don't typically get on Zooms and record them. Anyways, if you'd like to send me any kind of content, especially LifeWave content, I'm going to put my request in now. Feel free to visit my website, erinbees.com, and there is a section there where you can submit information, whether it's a link with a password, thanks Kimberly, or if it is a recording. Sometimes they will upload their videos to like Vimeo or something along those lines. That's how you can share information with me. So I appreciate you guys for being here, for watching the entire video. Shout out to my editor, Ava. If you're not following her, you absolutely should. She's amazing. And yeah, wild times. If you love today's video and this level of snark that I'm clearly delivering today, feel free to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you would. And go watch that old LifeWave video. You can submit some comments, but I'm going to have to approve them because the LifeWave people, judging from this email, they're probably real upset about this video I did a year ago. One single video. Calm down, y'all. Okay? Anyways, thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys. Don't join an MLM, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.